Hello. There's one thing about blocks that I wanted to mention that I forgot in the previous lecture. So it's about closure. I guess we need some closure on blocks. Anyways, you take this piece of code here. The great thing is it, it, it works the way you think it's going to work. It looks like we're going to start with count 0, and we're going to do this loop 5 times, and so count should become 5 at the end. And that's exactly what happens. All right. Now, the thing that is, so again, yes, the output is, we output the number 5. Great. Anyway, now the thing is, you might find that actually a little freaky because, again, this defines a block, and a block is sort of like an anonymous function. And shouldn't an anonymous function have its own scope? Well, yes, except that in Ruby, blocks have closure with the scope that they sit in. And so the enclosing scope for this block is this code here, whatever method we're in, basically. And, well, count is a variable in that enclosing scope. And so when we form this block here, this count is this count. If we didn't have closure and we were making an anonymous function here, this would be a different count. This would be a count that had its scope within this anonymous function, and count would never change. So Ruby basically does kind of what we want it to, but if you were thinking about it in functions, you might be surprised. But absolutely, you can refer to variables inside of your block which occur outside the block, for example, defined above it, and you can effect changes on them such that those changes continue on past the block. All right, that's blocks and closures.